Silver is up. Gold is down. What is really going on, folks? That is not a rare video that I make when I say silver's up, gold's down. But gold's down big today. Silver's up not that much, but it's still up pretty good where we were. What the heck is going on? I'm going to let you guys know that. We got an update from SB 132 in the state of Florida here about the bill. About silver and gold becoming legal tender. We got news out of Sam's Club as well, folks. At some point, they're going to stop accepting cash. Also, we got Capital One gets the green light to buy Discover. I'm going to talk that at the very end because there's not too much news about that. That's already been announced on this channel months ago. Let's just get into it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Trying to get to 6,000 subscribers by the end of the month. We need 105 more, folks. If you're not yet subscribed, please come join us. What's going on with silver and gold? Silver's up, gold's down. Trump wants to now cut tariffs from China. Stock market goes up. Price of gold comes down. Silver goes up. That is probably a good thing that President Trump wants to cut tariffs from China. Look, gold's a monetary metal. We all know that. It's a tier 1 asset. There's a lot of back and forth right now, folks. We're going to probably see some dramatic moves in the metals for months coming ahead. We got Basel III coming in July 1st. There's going to be a lot of tension. Okay, a lot of back and forth with China, other countries on tariffs. It is what it is, basically. Like I said, I'm not trying to get too political here. I'm going to let you guys make your own judgment. Silver is also a monetary metal, but it's used in a lot in industrial stuff. So if we cut tariffs on China, that's going to look better for silver, and we need more for silver as well. So maybe this is a better thing for silver right now. Was gold overpriced? Did gold get up too high, too quickly? Is that why we have a pullback? There's so many different reasons, folks, all right? There's so many different reasons. I'll just say this as well. Trump said, last week he says, Jerome Powell's firing can't come soon enough. The market took that as he wanted to fire Jerome Powell. Then Senator Elizabeth Warren from Massachusetts says if President Trump fires Jerome Powell, the markets are going to crash. Okay, if people do their research, President Trump cannot fire Jerome Powell. Cannot. I've said that before in videos. He cannot do it. He can only appoint him. Senate approves it. Congress takes over, folks. Goes to the Congress to manage Jerome Powell, basically. Not to tell him what to do. They can impeach him, but that can take up to a year plus. He's just got one more year left. May of 2026, we will have a new Fed chair in place. Jerome Powell is in a pickle. No matter what he does, no one's going to be happy. It's going to be a bad move no matter what he does with the markets. Some people say, did Trump go too far of calling Jerome Powell to lower rates? He can sit. The president cannot advise him, cannot make a recommendation. Let me put it that way. To lower rates, raise rates, hold rates, whatever. But yes, President Trump did have every right to go out there and tell him how he felt. But I need policy. Congress gave Jerome Powell 2 mandates. Balance inflation, balance unemployment and employment. That's his 2 mandates. Where do you go? You cut rates, it's going to drive up inflation. You hold rates, you're going to see job loss. You raise rates, you're going to see more job loss. At the end of it all, even they cut rates, Job loss is still going to happen, but not as a faster pace, because it takes time for inflation to kick in when they cut rates. It takes time. We're never going to get back to 2%, folks. Let's just make that crystal clear. I mean, it's just, we're never going to get back to 2% inflation rate. It's too far gone. The debt's too high. So no matter what Jerome Powell does from now until he gets out of office, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter for the next person, whoever they pick. Moving forward with that, what am I doing for silver and gold? Me personally, you guys know I don't get any gold. I'm still looking. I'm not worried about the price right now. I got my where I want to be with my I got a price in mind where I like to be with my 90% silver. If I can get it on melt, you bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna pick it up. I got my price on 40% silver half, so I'm not paying no more than $5 each. If I can get them underneath $5 each with shipping, I'm going to pick them up. Same thing with the war and nickels, folks. I try to get those under melt with shipping. That is where I'm at with my stack. People are all different how they're stacking, how much they want to stack, where they're at the stacks. They're just dying. They've been stacking for a while. They've been stacking 4 or 5 years. Wherever. Keep stacking, folks. You know, people have asked me today at the shop. It's supposed to be my day off. The washing machine's still not quite fixed. I got the pump in. I'm going to talk about that a little bit in a moment as well, because I'm a little riled up about that as well. I went to the shop today. People ask me, gold's going, what should I do? Should I buy silver? Silver's going up. Should I buy... Look, and to ask me, I'm going to tell you, I don't know. You know, go with your gut. That is it, folks. Just go with your gut. You know, I'm surprised to see the fluctuation in gold. I'm kind of surprised we saw this little bit of an uptick with gold coming down. You know, we can't predict from one day to the next this right now. At the end of the day, the dollar's going bye-bye. That is going bye-bye. Speaking about the dollar going bye-bye, Sam's Club has announced that they're pushing their customers. My grandma and myself are Sam's Club members. My grandma's 89 years old, or will be 89 years old in July. She don't have a cell phone. She don't know how to work a cell phone. She don't know how to work a computer. She don't know how to do scan and go. Scanning your items before you get to the check. There's not going to be any checkouts. Apparently. You're going to have to do it on your phones. We're going to be self-cashiers once again. Are prices going to come down, folks? Probably not. Sam's Club says right now they're not going to let anybody go, but we know that's a big lie coming down the stretch. And this is another thing, and they're going to go cashless. They have always said that. They did not made it a date yet. They're taking out registers at the stores slowly but surely, and we're all going to be doing no cash at Sam's Club. All about scan and go. It's kind of like a self-checkout when you go to your supermarkets or Walmart, but you got to go to the checkout. What happens when this technology don't work, folks? What happens if your cell phone, you know, you drop your cell phone, but you need something in the Sam's Club, you can't shop there? Have they even thought about this? You know, the system going down, or someone breaks their cell phone, they could, you know, how many cell phones get broken in a day? And people shop at Sam's Club. I'm just throwing that one out there. You know, I mean, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. You know, we need something tangible. I understand the technology. If you want the technology, that's fine. I don't have a problem with the technology, but we need a cash option still. Yes, cash is going away eventually anyways, but we still need something cash like silver and gold. What happens when the system crashes? I'll say that one last time. Or your cell phone breaks. So, moving on. What else do I got here? SB 132, folks. They voted in the state of Florida yesterday. It was 18-0 votes. that yes, they want to move the bill forward. So tomorrow, it goes to the appropriation meeting tomorrow afternoon, it looks like. It says, placed on a special order calendar 4/24/25. That is your last update. It's a second reading of the bill. I do not know what happens after that. I will keep you folks updated on that. Please check out channel sponsor pinbacks.com, folks, for all your silver, gold, and platinum needs. These guys have been working their rear ends off to help many people out there. Answering phone calls. Call them up, folks. They're happy to help you out. You're probably going to get the cheapest price around. Compare them. Compare with them with the online bowling dealers. You guys have seen me do that time after time, way before they sponsored the channel. Most of the time, they have the lowest prices. Let them know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. No, I don't make a commission. I make one base pay a month, folks. The reason why I ask you to tell them that Coin Shop Chris sent you, so they can know what the next giveaway is going to be on the channel. That's all that's for. So that they can provide the viewers more silver in a giveaway coming up. So thank you, Pinbacks, for sponsoring Coin Shop Chris. Thank you to the viewer out there, because it's not possible without you. I'm going to end it with, well, I'm not going to quite end it with this. Capital One gets the green light to buy Discover for $35 billion from credit card giant. So the Fed has approved Capital One to buy out Discover card for $35 billion would it be. These are not to banks, folks. These are credit card companies. Discover's going bye-bye. There goes another one that's been around for years. Have made an agreement with Capital One. Just another so-called bank, if you want to call them a bank, but they're really not a bank. They're a credit card company saying, we're done with this. Look what's going on behind the curtain, folks. Look what the Wizard of Oz is doing. It's destroying our dollar little by little by little. How many banks have you seen come and go? Or how many name changes have you seen with your own bank? Maybe none, because it failed. Maybe there's been a couple changes with the name over the years you've had that location. Think about it, folks. Is your money really safe in the bank? I'd rather have it in physical silver. Some people would rather have gold in silver. Absolutely fine. Where we go from here? I'm going to tell you where I'm going. I'm still stocking my silver. That's where I'm going. I'm not worried about price action too much. I got my limitations where I can do, and that's all we all can do, folks. Have your set limits, how much you're willing to pay. That's it. And when that price gets too much, maybe you go up a little bit more. But at some point, we're going to say, all right, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm going to take what I have and ride the wave. And if you got some extra cash before the dollar really dies, then we can all dump in and, you know, get the silver and gold that we need. But, you know, at some point, folks, we've seen this back in March of 2023. At some point, there's not going to be any physical silver and gold out there. Remember March of 2023, how hard it was to get. How long it took the online bowling dealers to ship. 6 weeks delay, folks. Some of them even raised their prices from their normal free shipping, and they doubled it, if not tripled it. Or they raised it up so high that you needed $500 or $600 for even to accept the order to get free shipping. We're going to see those days again. I guarantee you. I just don't know when. Keep stacking, folks. You'll be happy you keep stacking. You will be pleased. We're doing all right with gold still. We're doing all right with silver. We should be jumping for joy with the silver prices. But again, as silver goes up, your servicing goods are going to go up with it. Maybe not that same day. It takes time for it to all play out, folks. Look at my video from this morning, if you've not seen it yet. I did a little bit better thing on, I did this in this video here. Look at the Pepsi indicator I did on this morning's video. Think about when you were a kid, what stuff cost. I said that this morning's video as well. What does that same product cost today? Not because silver and gold have gone up. Your dollar's dying. That's all. Simple. So, if you like this type of content, please give me a thumbs up. I know you can't give me 2 thumbs up, but I'll put 2 thumbs up there for myself. Please share the video out. If you're not yet subscribed, come join us. Trying to get to 6,000 subscribers by the end of April. We have a good time here. I love your comments, folks. Keep the comments coming. If you stayed here this long, watching me rant, type 77 today. That way I know you watched the whole video. Thank you for watching. Crazy Coin Shop Chris is out. We will see you tomorrow.